Lake Bluff School District 65, located in Lake Bluff, Illinois, has been at the forefront of spearheading change in their district through an emotional wellness initiative. Over the years, they have incorporated structures that have shifted their environment from a good to great culture of collaboration, strategic problem solving, and sustainable practices. This is in an effort to maintain fluidity, adaptability, and trust in a process that offers positive culture change. Today, we share with you Principals Nate Blackmer from School District 65 in Lake Bluff Middle School and their team mentors Allison Fink and Carly Quick as they share their story in this audio so that others can benefit. What was the culture like when you began the emotional intelligence work?
Started our emotional wellness work, I believe there was a good camaraderie, but there wasn't really a direct discussion or direct feel about emotional wellness. I think it's something that people understood but didn't necessarily, think about directly or tangibly. So it was really nice to start the initiative because then we started having more direct conversations about it and people were able to kind of digest that information a little bit more specifically, and I think that has helped turn our culture into a place where people are really on the forefront thinking about emotional wellness and thinking about what that means to them in their classrooms.
Culture with our emotional wellness now is different from before we began the work because now we have an awareness for it. We're always thinking about it. We're always talking about it. And I think just having that brought to the building has brought us even closer to being a better place for our staff to work, a better place then for our kids to learn, and a better place for those parents who come to visit us to feel comfortable that their kids are in the best possible school they can.
Where is it now?
Now we're doing a really great job of being able to communicate with each other on a respectful level and being able to solve problems really well that we didn't used to be able to do. And I think we're talking to each other about issues that arise versus letting those issues fester.
What have been your biggest successes with this work?
Making it culture-wide. I mean, we walk into this building and there's certainly a vibe that you get when you walk in. It's positive. People are always willing to help you out, show you where to go, what to do. So I think that naturally being involved in emotional wellness has developed a positive culture in our building. And I think our committee has just been invested from the beginning, and they're still invested now, even over the course of time. With this initiative, it has just continued to grow and have steam, and our committee work is still strong and vibrant as it was the first day we started. So I think that that's a really big success as well.
What have been the biggest challenges and how have you overcome them?
Probably just persevering. It's not always easy, and with all the time and effort that you put into building a really positive environment, there are times when people aren't coming to work happy, and you have to figure out how to respond to that. There are sad moments that occur, whether it's the death of a staff member or a really horrible situation that one of our students may be in and out of our control. It's not easy to always feel good about those situations, but then we kind of come back to what have we built, what have we done to help kind of get us through those difficult situations. I think we have a better mechanism for doing that because of the emphasis on emotional wellness.
What is the one tip you wish you had known when starting this work that you would like to share with others?
You can't think you've gotten there and then dial back your effort. It's always going to be an effort. It's always going to be ongoing work, and it never ends.
Knowing that you've got your administration backing you up. We've been blessed in the fact that we have had good support from our administration team, and that's been a huge plus. And you need it in order to be successful because you need help making decisions sometimes, and having them understand what the work is and knowing how to help you out, I think is huge.
How have you grown as a team?
Initially, it was a matter of getting all of the staff members in the building sort of on the bus, like understanding what is emotional wellness, why is it important, why do I need to be thinking about it. We got our staff there, and I think that probably took the first 2 or 3 years. And then as new staff comes on, you've got to get those folks sort of on the bus.
What are you most proud of?
Most proud of those teachers that have taken the ball and run with it. We've got just a really strong, committed staff, and it's not me driving home the importance of this work. It's those folks that are involved in actually.
We work at it, but we don't have to work at it that hard, and it's just a part of our culture. And I think that's what's very cool and something that we're proud of, is that it's here to stay.
What practices would you recommend to others creating a culture of emotional wellness?
Practices that are really important to building a positive culture and climate is to have procedures, maybe not procedures, but a framework in place so that staff and teachers know who to go to and when to go to them, and who to ask advice of, and who they can trust in, who will support them if they're having a difficult time, but also develop practices for celebrating those accomplishments and those great things that are going on.
What are your plans to sustain this work moving forward?
We keep our monthly committee meetings going, and we've actually changed this year to alternating between before school and after school meetings to just, be mindful of other people's schedules. And I think we keep updates on the agenda, and we just keep informing people of what's going on. And another thing that's kind of a standing agenda item is just the pulse of the building. How are people feeling, and is there anything going on? And at our most recent meeting, there was a difficult topic that was kind of brewing, so we sat and we talked about it as a team, and we came up with a great solution that has been rolled out by administration, and it seems to be helping people feel better about things. So I think just always kind of keeping a pulse on how things are going is going to be important. And if things are great, then we might just laugh and tell stories with each other, but if there are things that need to be figured out, we might get into some more problem solving.
Where has your journey taken you in achieving your vision?
Progress on our vision, I think, particularly with staff members just being able to trust each other and communicate with each other and respect each other. That was one of our initial goals, and I think we have come a long way with that. And I think there's still room to grow. Like I said, we're always working towards things, and the work typically never ends. So one of our things from our initial vision statement was to involve the community and have that really infiltrated, and that's still a goal of ours and something that we can continue to strive towards. That we knew when the first moment we started, we knew that's something that we wanted to do, and now we're still kind of having that on our minds and wanting to build that.
With perseverance, passion, and a continued dedication, this district will carry the lighted torch forward. The Lake Bluff schools have no plans in bringing this work to a close. In fact, they plan to continue to expand and strengthen their structures and practices along the way and share their learnings with others. As pioneers of emotional wellness, this district realizes that at the heart, this work is the desire for personal and professional growth to help build healthy organizations that are agile enough to embrace change and adapt with the times. We are proud to have been able to spotlight their work, and thank you for listening to this audio.